My darling, it's Marcy Regan here, and I'm here in my kitchen having my breakfast. And I got inspired actually to come here and do a video to talk a little bit about the High Priestess, because I'm hosting the High Priestess gathering, which starts the 9th of January. It's a free gathering of spiritually connected change makers, light workers, star seeds, and it's really, really important, I think, at this time as we enter in the new era of the next 18-year cycle and beyond. And so I wanted to talk about maybe the wisdom, and for you maybe to recognize more about like what is the Atlantean high priestess, right? Like what is it all about? So in ancient times, groups of men and women, because there was high priests and high priestesses, they were initiated into the universe's ancient mysteries, right? And the ancient mysteries for me are this pure, like I keep on kind of reaching up going, this is the pure original knowledge and wisdom without any ego or like it's just pure. You can feel the pureness. And there is a sacredness to this knowledge as well. Okay, so this was sacred knowledge. And this actually would have been kept like within the walls of these, temples, these schools, which were like temples of wisdom. And the reason that it was only shared in these schools was because this knowledge had great power. Okay, so these ancient priests and priestesses, they became initiates into these temple schools, right? And they studied in groups of 12, which I find interesting because, you have the 12 apostles, 12 months of the year. And this, because again, everything had meaning. The numbers had meaning, the symbols had meaning. And this knowledge was it wasn't just about giving the knowledge, but it was also the understanding of the integrity, like this deep sense of integrity, actually, and the responsibility that goes with being given this knowledge and wisdom, okay? Because what someone can do with that, the great power of this wisdom. And so this gathering of the high priestess, if you are called to be part of the high priestess gathering, if you are feeling that you resonate with Atlantis, you're curious about Atlantis, you feel that that there's got to be more to life than the life we know it, and that you have a mission, you have a calling. It's a calling that is that you're finally ready. You're going, yes, I'm ready, because as high priestesses, you are a brave soul, because you are the wisdom keepers of our planet. And this is extremely, extremely important at this time, right? So what happened in these ancient times was, there were gatherings of women, there was, and men, there were, there was sharing this wisdom, there was learning about and connecting from the inside out, with energy, right? And so these, women and men, some of them spent lifetimes learning about this amazing wisdom that is there for all of us. So these light workers would have received shamanic training. They would have known about grids, energy, physical healing in numerous lifetimes. There's a lot of work that I'm doing at the moment around ancestral healing. So what's really important is this ancient high priestess, right? It's got nothing to do with religion, right? It doesn't, it's not also about authority. It's actually about a consciousness, and our role as high priestesses, right, is that we are devoted to remind people about their sovereignty, right, their divinity. their power by, and how we do that by living by example. We do that by teaching, like what was done thousands of years ago, and also the importance about this highest purpose. This, I talk a lot about this, highest divinity, your highest divine plan. So you're reaching for the highest, purest energy and experience at all times, okay? And so this is what a high priestess is about, like that these ancient high priestesses that you and I and everybody that you're connecting with at the High Priestess gathering, we were together in Golden Atlantis. We were doing this work. We knew this knowledge. And actually what happened over many, many thousands of years is that, when Golden Atlantis went down, then we saw, we were the purity of that Golden Atlantis. And so to protect ourselves, we put up these walls. There was, we felt the energy. And so these memories are in our bodies. And this is why it's really important to heal, to do the inner work, to come back into what we knew to be true, which is this oneness, right? This blissful state of oneness, abundance, a deep sense of connection. And you are feeling, like when I'm talking, like I totally resonate with what she's talking about, okay? It's like you don't necessarily have to know the thing, the proof. You sense it. Your soul knows this. And now you are being called up. You are being called in to say, hey, being tapped on the shoulder, saying, hey, you are ready to lead other people on this path of divine truth. The divine truth is that the divine always has your highest good in mind, that you are a powerful creator, that your natural state of being is thriving, that you are gifted, you are extremely intuitive, and what you're sensing that maybe you can't name is real. And so it's no longer doubting, no longer questioning, letting go of unworthiness, not good enoughness, because you have been initiated. And my job is to activate, to reactivate the power of you through the energy of Goddess Isis. And Goddess Isis really is working with the ancient knowledge from the creative spirit of the universe. All right. And we also work with the galactic beings, because the galactic beings are the star beings who are really, really powerful, very high frequency. And so there's something really magical. It's like, it's a remembering, it's coming together, and you will feel at home. I'm hearing, like, anytime we've done this gathering, and again, this High Priestess gathering isn't just done willy-nilly. It's done when I'm guided to, right? The last time I did a High Priestess gathering was June. And because I wasn't given the directive by Goddess Isis to do it until now. And I was given the specific dates of when I was going to do this gathering, okay? So I would love you to join me if you resonate with Goddess Isis, with Atlantis, with the Arcturians, the Palladians, the Syrians, with Melchizedek, who would have been the guide for the White Brotherhood. So it's like, I think it's time for you, for you just to gather together and to feel and sense the energy, so that you will be guided on your next step into this new era, into this new way of being, doing, having. And I'm so excited. So if you are not signed up to this free event, you just click on the link in here, and I will be absolutely thrilled, with open arms, to give you a welcome hug, and let's do this together. This is literally us creating this heaven and earth reality together, the promised land, like we were told. All right, take care, my darling. Mwah. Love you.